morning, viewers. I'm Amat,
And I am QB.
And I'm Joshua. Michael.
and today, me and my group mates are going to discuss about coronavirus.
Yes, coronavirus are continuous spreading in our society.
Also, about what is its effects in society, what are the movements or precautions does the government take. So, we will continue inside of the library.
So, guys, good morning. Today, let's define what is coronavirus. Coronavirus or nCoV are a large family of viruses that use illness ranging from a common cold to more severe diseases such as Middle East Respiratory Syndrome or MERS-CoV and severe acute respiratory syndrome SARS-CoV. A novel coronavirus or nCoV is a new strain that has not been previously identified in humans. Coronavirus are zoonotic, meaning they are transmitted between animals and people. Thank you.
So let's forward to the common question about the coronavirus. First question is, can human become infected with a novel coronavirus of animal source?
That's interesting.
So, based on detailed investigation, found that SARS-CoV was transmitted from civil cat to human in China in 2002, and MERS-CoV from dromedary camels. Then to human in Saudi Arabia in 2012.
And now, let's proceed for the next question. Or what are the symptoms of someone who infected with a coronavirus? It depends on the virus, but common signs include respiratory symptoms, fever, cough, shortness of breath, and breathing difficulties. In more severe causes, infection can cause pneumonia, severe acute respiratory syndrome, kidney failure, and even death.
Now, for the fourth question, can coronavirus be transmitted from person to person? Yes, some coronavirus can be transmitted from person to person, usually after close contact with an infected patient, for example, in a household, workplace, or healthcare center.
For the fifth question, is there a vaccine for a novel coronavirus? When a disease is new, there is no vaccine until one is developed. It can take a number of years for a new vaccine to develop.
For the last question, is there a treatment for a novel coronavirus? There is no specific treatment for disease caused by a novel coronavirus. However, many of the symptoms can be treated, and therefore treatment based on a patient's clinical conditions. Moreover, supportive care for infected persons can be highly effective.
Now, we will proceed to the positive and negative effects of the coronavirus. And let's first take the negative effect. Due to its proximity to China, the Philippines is at far greater risk of witnessing increased cases of the novel coronavirus infection compared to other countries. The Philippines is also home to hundreds of workers from China working in the Philippines offshore gambling operation and other legit businesses. More than 230,000 migrant Filipinos, often referred to as OFWs, are also working in China, particularly Hong Kong and Macau, as household workers.
There's another bad effect of coronavirus. A temporary ban was imposed on the workers from traveling to China or its special administrative regions after the coronavirus outbreaks on February 2. The ban was lifted on 18 February, allowing OFW to return to Hong Kong and Macau. Manila is among the top 30 global cities receiving airlines passengers from 18 high-risk cities in China. According to the World Map, which ranked Philippines 14 among the 30 high-risk countries, Chinese national account from the majority of the tourist populations visiting the country as trade and cultural relations have increased between the two countries in the recent past. If there's a bad effect of coronavirus, there's a good effect.
So guys, let's move on to the good effect. The Philippines government is taking general steps to control the spread of the coronavirus, including travel restrictions, closure of schools and colleges, as well as training schools of the Philippines National Police. The government announced on February 2, 2020 that all persons except Filipino citizens and permanent resident visa holders were temporarily barred from entering the country.
A temporary ban on Filipinos from traveling to China or its special administrative region was also imposed a mandatory 14 days quarantine for Filipinos returning from China or its special administrative region was announced. Further, visa upon arrival for Chinese national has been temporarily suspended.
We are finally done. We have finally discussed about coronavirus, and hopefully you guys have learned something. I'm Ahmad.
And I'm Kirby again.
And I'm Joshua again.
Michael.
See you next time.
And thanks for watching.